Okay, for this tutorial I'm going to show you how to add a new product in WooCommerce with some different variables. Now this is a website for a client and it's already been set up, so a lot of the options are already going to be showing here for me, but those would be a different tutorial. So let's start here with the product name. We're just going to say baby powder. Let's go with that. Let's just pretend this is a store that sells baby products. Now, if you want your products only to be available to wholesale accounts, this is where you can click on here and add your wholesale role. Now, this website, we've already added wholesale roles, so if I click there, it's going to show me an option. If you don't have that set up with the roles, it won't show you an option. But as you can see, if I click here, it shows me wholesale customer. Now, if I click that, then that means this product will only be visible to a wholesale customer. They have to be logged into the website as a wholesale customer in order to even see this product. So if you want this product viewed for both wholesale and retail, leave this blank and it'll show it for both. And so what that determines part of that. Now let's go ahead and scroll down. Once you have your product in here, we're going to come down. Now, simple product. So this is where you're going to enter your information. Simple product, it means, like, let's just say there's one baby powder. It comes in one size and it's 1 cent and there's only one option for it. So we'll say it's $5 for the regular price. That'd be like retail. And if you want to do a sale, let's say sale for $3.50. If you want to have your sale run for a certain time, you can put it here. Let's say it starts today and its sale ends tomorrow. So you can run limited time sales. If you leave the schedule open, this is just an open-ended sale. It'll end whenever you decide it does. Now wholesale, you're going to enter your wholesale customer's price. So again, if they're logged in as a wholesale, they will see that price. Retail will not see the wholesale price. They'll only see the retail price. But wholesale will be able to see the wholesale price and check out at that price, things that way. So this is, now if you want to do shipping here, again, with this account, we have different classes set up already. You'll have to set up your shipping classes if you have multiple products. So flat rate, I think this one, the wholesale is like a $0, and some it's maybe like $3 for the first product and $1 for each product after that in that class. So that's another thing that you'll want to have set up already. And this is where you could go in and assign a shipping class to this product. That's pretty much it for a simple product. Now, you got, let's see, so just kind of depends on shipping. So simple products, that's pretty much it. Now variables, that's where it gets a little more complicated. You click over to variable product. Now variable product, this is going to mean, let's say this baby powder comes in 3 different sizes. So you've got variations. So you're going to click on attributes. And here, we're going to add size. So go ahead, click add, and it'll come up. Now, we've already been adding stuff, so if I click here, it gives me a whole bunch of options, as you can see. If you haven't added anything yet, or it's your first product you're putting in, and so like if I put 24, we haven't used that one yet, so it's not showing available. So you just click add, go up here, let's say 24 ounces. Click OK. And it'll pop up there. Now let's just say, I know we've added some others, so 16 ounces and this 4 ounce. So those, let's say this baby powder comes in these 3 sizes. You've got your variables there. Now you want to make sure that you have these 2 boxes checked. Both visible on the product page, that's so people can see it on your store, and used for the variations. That's going to come in handy over here in this next tab that we do, so that you can do variations. So you just click save and take it a second depending on your computer and internet access and how many variations too. That's the big thing, is the more variations you have, the longer it takes here. Now you can further complicate it by adding a second attribute. So let's say baby powders come in 3 cents as well. So you got 3 sizes, 3 cents. That's where you could go here. You just add your next variation, your next attribute. Basically, we're not going to cover that just because that complicates things right now. But basically, you know, if you have 3 sizes and 3 cents, that's 9 variables that you have, right? 9 different products that you have to sell. So it's just going to give you more of those. But for this example, we'll just stick with the 3. So then click on your variations, Now your first time, you're going to have to go up here where it says add variation. Click on that, create variations. It's going to pop up with a little note that says, are you sure, and blah blah blah. It's going to take a minute. Click OK. Now we only have 3, so it should be pretty quick, but depending on how many variations you have, how many attributes, if you have 10, 20, 100, whatever, it could take up to a couple hours to get all of them added. Luckily we only have 3, so it doesn't take very long here. But once it's done, it'll pop up and it'll tell you that they're added, and it says here the 3 variations are added, so just click OK. Now, sometimes you have to wait. Processing. My poor computer's been doing a lot of work this morning, so it's kind of slow. Alright, so we've got our variations. Now, this is where you go and you can click on each one and customize what you want to customize for that variation. So you can add the SKU. We can put in our price here, $5. You can say if it's in stock or not. This is where you put the shipping. Let's say, for this shipping, this size is going to cost a 32 ounce. And, your other sizes, you can do different shipping. Then you put your wholesale customer price, that's that $3.50. So we'll add that. You can add your description. You can just add all the individual information if you want here. If there's anything specific you want for the 3 different sizes, or like I said, if you do 3 sizes and 3 cents and things, you can add a lot of customized information here for this one. So when you're done, you get your information all set up here. Up at the top, if you click just by the 24, it just minimizes it, saves you a little bit of room. And again, we'll go do this for the next one. Let's say this one's $2, and we'll give it that shipping class. And put in our wholesale price, $1.50. That works. And so you've got all that information entered there. Whoops, too far. And we're just going to click so it minimizes that one. And again, let's just pretend we got them all. So pretend we entered our information. We're going to save changes. You know it's saved when you can't click on the save anymore. Unless you make some more changes, then it'll let you click on it again. So again, we've got that. If you wanted to make it wholesale only, you'd put this. If you want everyone to see it, leave it blank. If you want wholesale only, put them in. Make sure you have your product image. You always want a product image. That's going to be what's the main image for your product in your store. Once I click on your product, it'll show them the product gallery, like once it's in the product page. And that's just where you can do different angles and views and things like that for your gallery. But you always want a product image. If you want to add a tag, or you have specific categories, and you can always do that. Otherwise, you just click on publish and you're good to go.